Good morning. Today on Spotlight, a conversation with a leader inside Bloomfield Hills historic Kirk in the Hills Presbyterian Church. Why should a community outreach event they're planning be of interest and a role model for this entire metropolitan region? I'll ask Associate Pastor Rev Esteves. And later on our Sunday morning program, Kelly Coon, President and CEO of the Michigan Nonprofit Association, will join me from the west side of the state to share why her organization and the state of Michigan are trying to grant millions of dollars to deserving nonprofits. And finally, look who took over Channel 7 this week for Bring Your Child to Work Day. It's Sunday, April the 30th. I'm Chuck Stokes, and this is Spotlight. Rev Esteves, thanks for joining us today on Spotlight. Your very first time on Spotlight.
That's right.
Good having you.
Good to be here.
You're associate pastor at the Kirk in the Hills. Everybody knows that big, beautiful building that sits on the lake there in Bloomfield Hills, part of Bloomfield Township, I guess, whichever technicality is. You're about to embark on your third faith-based leadership breakfast. How do you hope this is maybe a little different than the first two? Because it started under you when you came here from the East Coast, correct?
Yes. It started as, hey, how do I get to know the community very quickly, but also to signal to the community, hey, I am hungry to get involved and to learn about what you're doing as well and how we might partner and collaborate. I really believe in building on what's already there rather than just kind of doing your own thing or staying in your own silo. So that was my hope with the first one. And then Dr. Rudine Glass helped take the next one to another level, involving more people from the community.
She cheered the actual, so she gets her hands dirty in the day-to-day work.
That's right, that's right. And she's been involved so long at the Kirk, in the community of Pontiac and beyond. And so her leadership of it has been fantastic. And so this third year, the difference that we're hoping for is to grow it, obviously. Our goal, I think we're already at, probably 100 people have been invited, so it's growing. We want to let people know it's ecumenical, it's interfaith, and what we want to be intentional about is the collaboration. No one of us has all the answers or all the pieces or all the tools. So if we could pool those resources together, we can have significant impact in our respective areas.
Well, you certainly have a good partner in Dr. Glass. She and her husband, Ken Glass, who I know much better than I know her, but I know them as a power team in the community. So you've connected with the right people to quickly meet a lot of people in this area. What's the goal? What's the overreaching goal of having this breakfast?
The goal, I like to joke.
And it'll be at Kirk in the Hills, right?
Yes, it'll be at Kirk in the Hills. And that's May 31st. And the goal is to I like to joke about it, get everybody in the room and make sure nobody kills each other, right?
We hope that doesn't happen.
Yeah, that's right. And then second, maybe even learn that we might even like each other. And third, learn about what each is doing. I think there's good work that's happening in all sorts of places through all sorts of leaders. And then say, hey, well, now that we've learned that, could we collaborate on that? Is there something we could do together? Is there something we could support you on? Even if we don't end up doing it together, It's
about bringing the community together.
That's right.
And you're in a safe zone where you can even agree to disagree if you want to, but as you said, you won't make enemies in that forum.
Absolutely. And we want them to feel welcome in a beautiful space. So we're in the refectory, it's called, and it overlooks the lake. It's just this beautiful room. If you've ever seen Harry Potter, it kind of looks like the dining hall.
That kind of Scottish architectural look of Kirk in the Hills.
That's right. And so it's a great space, and we want people to take in the beauty, to be reminded of the beautiful work they're already doing and the beautiful work we could do together.
Yeah, and I heard part of a prayer that you gave recently that's on YouTube. And in that prayer, you were talking about how important it is for us to realize the challenges that we have before us, and that working together, we can start to meet some of those challenges, but we've got to at least recognize that we do have some key challenges in our society right now.
Oh, absolutely. That's actually one of the themes of the breakfast is, of course, around housing and mental health.
Right.
We've known that the housing crisis was coming. We've known that. So it's a bit challenging to think how we were caught flat-footed or surprised. Mm-hmm. I don't think all of us were surprised by it. We've been talking about it for several years. But I think finally, whether it's civic leaders and agencies, nonprofits, churches, houses of worship, are starting to say, hey, whoa, this is overwhelming. We're being overwhelmed right now.
We can't close our eyes to things that may not please us in our society. And if we do, then we're running the risk of it getting even worse.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, we are nonprofits. If you call churches nonprofits right now, we're overwhelmed with requests for housing assistance, eviction prevention, help staying in your home. I mean, all sorts of pieces.
All right, we need to get a little pause for the cause in here. We'll come right back, and we also want to talk about the outreach that you have to Pontiac and other cities. We'll be right back. Stay with us. And welcome back to Spotlight, talking to Reverend Edwin Esteves of Kirk in the Hills Church in Bloomfield Hills. Tickets are still available?
That's absolutely right.
Okay. About how many people, and we'll put information on the screen where people can call or go to the website of Kirk in the Hills and get the information, or they can go to WXYZ.com. We'll link it up and it'll take you right there. How many people are you expecting, Roxy?
Well, there's what you plan. So there's probably about 100 people, honestly. Our space can hold about 180 seated. Of course, I've got to make sure Dr. Rudine and others are okay with that
gotta have
influx.
enough meals there for
That's
everybody.
right. We got to have enough food.
Yeah.
Fish and loaves will multiply, we pray. So.
Absolutely. Are we asking too much of our churches these days? We know that government is cutting back in a lot of different areas, had to because of budgets, what have you. But the need is still there. And so are we asking too much of our nonprofits, too much of our churches to be able to fill this gap?
That's a great question. I would answer it in two ways. As a pastor, I would say there's never too much you can ask of a church to do, because I feel that even in our inadequacies at time, we're equipped by God's grace. We're equipped by angels that kind of get sent into your life that help out, and the neighbors that come together. So as a pastor, I would say no. On the other hand, as a citizen, I would say I do believe that we do need significant and better coordinated government action on a lot of these, because what happens is when nonprofits and churches and houses of worship, even at their best, what happens is they're not sharing the same databases, right? They're not coordinating at the same level that, say, a government agency can. They don't have the same tools or resources that a government action can have. So that's where I feel it's not one or the other, it's both and, right? That we could all do this together.
The best churches, the strongest churches, the churches that have real longevities are the ones that, one, have real impact on their members, but also those that reach out to the community surrounding them and maybe even beyond their geographical area to be able to have real impact. Kirk in the Hills, when you just look at it from, if you never walked in, the picturesque, you see this big, beautiful building that originally was a mansion of a businessman in Detroit, and then he gave it to all of you to turn into a church. And you would say, okay, but they couldn't possibly need anything. It's big, it's gotta be wealthy. But I think a lot of people don't know the long history that you've had with the city of Pontiac. Talk a little bit about that and what you do in terms of outreach.
Yes, if you look at the archives, the relationship goes back 50 years. and more officially 30 years ago with Kirk tutor programs in schools, with ministry with Pontiac, and that was very especially named that way, ministry with Pontiac rather than for Pontiac, because we're doing this together. You've seen that with when we started our nonprofit Accent Pontiac, which is a music enrichment program during school hours as well as an after-school program. We have funded, I mean, basically you name a nonprofit, we've likely given some funding, we've sent volunteers, we've tried to support in whatever ways we can. And that goes back, like I said, officially 30 years, but more than almost 50 years now.
Yeah, you're talk a little bit, and I know that I've heard about Mission House. What is Mission House?
Yeah, so you sometimes hear us call it Mission House, Mission Center. That won't be its final name, but the way we think of it is there a space in Pontiac that we can invest in very specifically, very strategically, that doesn't duplicate services, but maybe help scale some services that are already available, as well as cover gaps that currently are seen in Pontiac.
Very good. And you mentioned housing earlier. I don't know how much you can talk about it if it's at the stage now. You're partnering with Presbyterian Villages of Michigan?
Yeah, the Village at Oakland Woods in Pontiac is a great site. We've partnered with them before. We have a historic relationship with Presbyterian Villages. It's not top secret to say that we are in really good conversation with them about partnering together on a mission center that is intergenerational, because we see the data tells us that intergenerational engagement and interaction is better for seniors as well as for the younger members of the community. But we want to make sure also that their social services are available. We've talked about a one-stop shop model. Believe it or not, that came out of last year's Faith Leaders Breakfast. We all talked about, hey, what would it look like if in Pontiac, rather than going to 10 different offices, you went to one place with 10 different people who address things for veterans, for educators, for food scarcity, all those kinds of challenges and issues, and how that could serve the Village at Oakland Woods. So we're in the early stages of that conversation of what would it look like to partner with them. So at the very end of the breakfast, we always leave some time, and obviously the more people there are, we have to to manage that well. But we say, hey, what's on people's hearts? What are we seeing? And last year, the issue that kept coming up was the one-stop shop. We send one person here, and then they get referred here, and then on the Tuesday on the Harvest Moon, they get helped over there. And it's just all over the place. Yeah. And we said, hey, what can we do to really streamline that process? And we're in conversations with all sorts of partners around that.
Quick final question. You're not a native Michigander. Spent a lot of time on the East Coast, Wilmington, New Jersey. I think educated Princeton, is that?
Yeah, Princeton Seminary. Yep.
Right, Princeton Seminary. But you've been here for a few years now. Coming in, what have you learned most about this region, and what is it that you can say to us that maybe you can bring some insight that maybe we can't see ourselves because we've all been here for so long?
That's a great question. On the one hand, I think you're surrounded by the innovation, right? This has been the heart of innovation in this country for a long time, and you're continuing to see that. I see that innovation even in our nonprofits and our churches, which is partly why we want to bring people together, because we're saying, hey, have you learned about all the innovation that's going on? So I think of, Micah 6 in Pontiac. I think of the Durfee Center in Detroit and Life Remodeled. I just think about some really exciting projects out there that are happening through that innovation. So I would say, don't forget about that innovation. But the other piece is there's a real appreciation for the beauty of the state, whether it's all the lakes and the rivers. I mean, I'm astounded by that. Yeah. And so there's this great appreciation, I think, for, preserving spaces for people to enjoy green spaces. I think that's been really great to see. And don't take that for granted, because it's not available everywhere. And I think that's important. That's really beautiful.
And like an old colleague who's no longer with us used to say, protect these Great Lakes, because one day they may be fighting wars.
That's right. That's right.
Rev Esteves, thanks so much for joining us today on Spotlight. Best of luck with the Leadership Breakfast on May the 31st, and we'll get you back.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
And when we come back, Kelly Coon, CEO of the Michigan Nonprofit Association, will join me right after this. Welcome back to Spotlight. My next guest is joining me from Kalamazoo, Michigan, even though she sort of crisscrosses the state with her job. Kelly Coon, President and CEO of the Michigan Nonprofit Association. Welcome to Spotlight.
Thank you for having me. Delighted to be here.
It's a pleasure having you. Okay, you've got about, I hear, $35 million. That's no small piece of change that you're ready to dole out and have people apply for. What is this, and tell us why you're doing it?
Absolutely. This is the Michigan Nonprofit Relief Fund. And early in the days of the pandemic, we were tracking the needs of nonprofits, right? This is an opportunity to give back to those who give. And we learned early on that nonprofits' demand was going up and resources were going down. And we advocated for a specific relief fund to support nonprofits in their general operations. And we are in the midst of accepting applications for that relief fund. And these are general operating grants to support the great work that nonprofits are doing all over Michigan.
Sounds great. And you've got about 35 million, I understand. Is this for any size nonprofit, or is this mainly for smaller ones that maybe have really had a tough time keeping afloat?
Yeah, absolutely. So our information early on indicated that it was really the small grassroots organizations that were hit hard. They weren't able to do fundraising activities. They saw their donor base unable to make general contributions. And so we have intentionally carved out this resources for organizations who have budget sizes of $1 million or below, which is about 90% of nonprofits in Michigan. So we are intentionally focused on our small grassroots, boots on the ground, doing great work in community. Those nonprofits is who this is targeted for. And you are right, it's about $35 million that we will deploy. We are looking and are seeing applications coming in, and grant sizes range from $5,000 to $25,000, and these are for general operations supports. So this is to provide support to all missions across all parts of the state.
Ms. Coon, do you have to be a Michigan nonprofit organization, and do you have to have like a physical building to be able to qualify for this?
No, we're a membership-based organization, and you don't even have to be a member of the Michigan Nonprofit Association. Of course, we'd welcome that opportunity if it presented itself. But really, you need to be a nonprofit 501c3 organization who has an operating budget of $1 million or below, is operating in Michigan, and is in compliance with state of Michigan requirements as well as IRS requirements. And even if you don't have that 501c3 designation from the IRS, you could leverage a fiscal sponsor who does. This is really about getting dollars back into the hands of nonprofits who have been doing and working so tirelessly since the beginning of the pandemic. We want to ensure that, again, those small and grassroots organizations that are in good standing with the state of Michigan, or leveraging a fiscal sponsorship, or themselves are 501c3s, have the opportunity to take advantage of this.
And your organization has partnered with the state of Michigan in this, correct?
That is correct. These are ARP dollars. So we are partnering with the Department of Labor and Economic Opportunity, and we're thrilled to be partners with LEO, because LEO has a mission and part of their work about moving people out of poverty. And this is about supporting organizations who are the infrastructure on supporting people to move them out of poverty. And we are just thrilled to share that common mission and goal in our work with the Department of Labor and Economic Opportunity. So yes, we are partnering with the State Department.
And President Coon, very quickly before we go to the break, is it your experience that the organizations that probably have been hit the hardest are in rural areas and maybe in some of your more urban areas, and maybe fall into what we call that EDI sector? They may be African American, they may be Native American, they may be Hispanic American organizations?
Yeah, that's absolutely correct. Again, our information throughout the pandemic and working with nonprofits was that it was rural areas, it is our urban areas, it is our leaders of color, it is in the communities where our most vulnerable people are and where our nonprofits are serving our most vulnerable. We definitely want to ensure that those nonprofits are the ones that are taking advantage of this opportunity.
Okay, we need to take a quick little break. We'll hurry right back with Ms. Coon right after this. Kelly Coon, there's also something I think called the Impact Grant. and it's about $15 million, and that's through LEO, which, as you mentioned earlier, is the Michigan Department of Labor and Economic Opportunity. I think Kim Trent over there runs part of that. How does that differ from the 35 million?
Yeah, absolutely. So back to that common vision and mission that we have and working with LEO, what we've done is really it was $50 million that we received in these resources. So 35 million will be deployed in general operating grants to organizations of $1 million or below, nonprofit organizations. And LEO is administering the other 15 million, and those will be impact grants that will be larger grant amounts to maybe smaller organizations, but budget sizes of $2 million or below. So we intend to serve more with less grant amounts, 5,000 to 25,000. LEO will serve fewer organizations with larger grant amounts in their impact grant program.
And once again, the deadline for getting your application in, and you do have to apply, even if you got some money before, this is a new go-around, is what?
Yeah, absolutely. So May 5th. So there is an urgency to get the word out so that nonprofits are able to apply. We have built a program for nonprofits by nonprofits. They can go to the website, mynonprofitrelief.org, and it's mynonprofitrelief.org to look at the application information. There's FAQs that are on there. There's videos that talk about how to apply. We've got virtual office hours that people can take advantage of. We really want to ensure nonprofits are successful in accessing these dollars.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's money that's out there. It's money that came from a lot of it from the federal government because of the COVID relief money. And we certainly don't want to leave that money sitting on the table because we don't use it here in Michigan. Guess what? It's going somewhere else, right?
That's right. And we know the need is great. And this is about giving back to those who give. So mynonprofitrelief.org is where nonprofits should go to apply for the funds, and the deadline is May 5th.
All right. Kelly Coon, President and CEO of the Michigan Nonprofit Association. Thanks for joining us today from the west side of the state over in Kalamazoo, Michigan. And safe travels back over here, and we'll get you back.
Sounds great. Thank you.
You're welcome. And I'm Chuck Stokes. We'll be back next week with more newsmakers in the spotlight. We hope you have a great week.